So my daddy was called Pig. Quite naturally, I'm a product of him. They was calling me Lil Pig. So one of my first name changes came by me. It wasn't cool to introduce yourself in elementary school, and I've been trying to be fly since elementary school. So you run up on a little girl and say, "Hey, my name Pig" or whatever. Introduce you. Nobody want to use their government name. I went to a movie theater. I watched the Prince movie, Purple Rain.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
seen Mars, I seen Mars Day in there. Everybody was stuck on Prince. I was stuck on Mars Day. And I said, you know what? And the Mars Day nickname was Gigolo. And then when I started hustling up on the air, the money talked then. So I dropped the Gigolo. My pocket wasn't where it supposed to be at. So I wasn't running around screaming Gigolo to a bunch of, I'm on the block hustling. So I
Right.
just said, all us made an alliance and we started a spot. We used to put names on our packages down here, back in the days,
Yeah. Yeah.
put
Yeah.
names on our package. We had a Machiavelli spot on 6 on 14th. And everybody associated with us was Velis. So that's how
Mm,
the Gigaveli came
I
about.
got you.
Mac was never into the workout and that type of whatever. But as we ran the streets of Miami, we started getting to be popular and our names got to ringing from different areas that being the ones that would do something out the hood, you know what I mean? He growed into Macazo, I growed into Gigaveli, you know what I mean? Everybody in Miami know what them titles carry, like the Zoe title carry something, the Veli title carry something down here.
So tell us, so I'm from the north, man. I was gonna ask you about that. What does Gigaveli mean? What does that? What does that even mean?
So let me explain something to you. Like throughout the years, you're gonna start elevating to your true nature, right? So my daddy was called Pig. That was his nickname. We growed up with nicknames down here from back in the days. So my daddy was called Pig. Quite naturally, I'm a product of him. They was calling me Lil Pig. I explained this in my book Pressure. So one of my first name changes came by me. It wasn't cool to introduce yourself in elementary school, and I've been trying to be fly since elementary school. So you run up on a little girl and say, "Hey, my name Pig" or whatever. Introduce you. Nobody want to use their government name. You
Right.
think you're too cool for that, right? So I would say "Little Pig," and they'll make a little joke. Kids oink oink and all that type of stuff. So I was like, I changed my own name. I went to a movie theater. I watched. It's funny though, but I watched Prince movie, Purple Rain,
Okay.
and I
Okay.
seen Mars. I seen Mars Day in there. I seen Mars Day in there, right? And
Uh-huh.
he put the broad in the garbage can. Everybody was stuck on Prince. I was stuck on Mars Day. You know what I'm saying? Just how he was, a player in there. And I said, and the Mars Day nickname was Gigolo. So I started calling. I went to the flea market that weekend. I got me a Gucci sweater, and back then we put our names on the back of our sweaters and. So I put Gigolo across the back of my sweater and went to school with it. And we fly. We ain't like the young cats nowadays. Like we was after girls. So you fly in
Right.
there.
These
So right.
nowadays they run in packs of 30. I ain't seen a
Yeah,
broad
yeah.
in
You know what I'm saying?
5 miles. Yeah.
Right. We come up in the slow dance era and all that.
Right.
Babies having babies era. And to make it real quick, my second name was Gigolo. I was on some
Mm,
fly players through high school, and then when I started hustling up on the air, the
mm.
money talked then. You know what I'm saying? So I dropped the Gigolo because I'm around a bunch of guys. We on the block hustling it in the streets. It's in order: money, power, and respect. You know what I'm saying? And if your money ain't speaking, you got to get that respect through violence or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? The streets ain't got no love. So, my pocket wasn't where it supposed to be. So I wasn't running around screaming Gigolo to a bunch of, I'm on the block hustling. So I
Right.
just said
Right.
G. You know what I mean? Dude asked me who I was, G. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And down in Miami, everybody was little at this time. You be a big dude, you was a big jit. You was an exception, but all us was just some little badass. You'll see a killer riding on the handlebars, look like a little
Yeah.
boat. You know what I'm saying? Little boat, little
Yeah.
Willie, little G. They'll put the little on your name. You know what I mean? Little
Right.
Bam. So I was little G, and I fast forwarding. I got out. I went to prison, got out. I don't know if you ever heard of Anthony Fells, Lil Bo. I'm saying you're pretty sure you could Google his name, but the John Doe era and all that, all us made an alliance and we started a spot. Since you from Detroit, you may not know. I think I think y'all do it up there too, but we used to put names on our packages down here, and back in the days,
Yeah. Yeah.
put
Yeah.
names on our package. So If you rocking with it, like I watched the Meech movie or whatever, the 50 boys,
Yeah.
we was the VELI boys because we had a Machiavelli spot on 6 on 14. And everybody associated with us was VELIs.
Yeah.
Everybody associated with John Doe was Low Souls. You know what I mean? So that's how the Gigaveli came
I
about.
got you. I got you.
But
No.
hold on, let me add this last little part. For those that know that what I'm on nowadays, I acronym VELI to stand for Vision, Empower, Leadership Initiative. You know what I mean? So I stand for the positive right now, man. I'm not just, you know, glorifying shit that I used to do without a message to these young people, man. You know what I mean? I lived it.
Yeah,
And like you said, I was a product of it. You know what I
mean? Yo, it's crypto blood. Detroit flow, screaming from the D, knowing what to show. Indicators are on point, OG since 12. Invested in trade, living life like a pro. I rocker,